As you may know, Hend Khayal, IELTS trainer and an English teacher. I've been teaching the English language for around, should I say it? Yeah. Too long. And that's it, too long. You can consider so many years. You're like 15 and above. All right? So, alhamdulillah, English is my profession. And you may say that it is, teaching English started to be part of my job and passion as well. Seemingly, it's very obvious that most of you came here to learn how to write. Can I ask you a question? All of you together, all right? Why are we here? What is the importance of writing? Can anyone tell me? Why is writing important? And by the way, let's agree on something, all right? I'm going to speak in English. If you have a problem with that, just give me a hint. Just say something. Say anything. Would you please translate into Arabic? I will do my best to either translate into Arabic or to convert to Arabic, but not that much, okay? Yalla, huh? Why is writing important? Come on, don't be shy. Give it a shot. Yes?
Writing is very important because for me, I want to pass the IELTS.
The IELTS test, mainly. Okay. Who else is here for the IELTS test? Yes?
To improve my skills in language, it is important writing from skills.
Yes, excellent. As you may all know, we have how many skills in the English language or in any language? How many skills? What are they? Come on, come on. Huh? Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Yes.
Listening, reading, writing, speaking.
Speaking, very good. How many productive skills of these? How many of these are productive skills? What are they? Productive means that you produce them. You do them. Huh? Very good. Speaking and writing. And how many of them are receptive skills? The other two, what are they? Impressive. Give yourselves big hands. MashaAllah, you're so clever and so enthusiastic. MashaAllah. Okay, great. But my question now is, what is more challenging? What do you think is more difficult? The receptive skills or the productive skills? Come on, raise your hands. Yes. Why?
Because you can
receive.
Skills,
yes.
I can do it after I gain the
knowledge, the information.
And I reshape it to
That's very impressive. Excellent answer. MashaAllah. Anybody else? Yes? Both? Both are of the same level of difficulty? Why?
Because if my reception skills is not good, so I won't be productive.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
People have a good reception skills, but their productive skills are not good.
Okay, yes, yes. And I've met a lot of students like this. Their speaking skills are very, very good. When they speak very fluently. But when it comes to writing, they find it really difficult and challenging to score well in the writing, especially in these tests that have the four main components. They speak very well, but they write very bad. Or the opposite, vice versa. They write very well, especially those who are doctors, engineers, for those who are practical universities graduates, yes. Whose mind and mentality is very practical. Actually, those people find it really difficult to speak, but it's too easy for them to write. Yes? And the same for the other two skills. Anyway, what's writing? What's writing? Writing means to do what? Yes, to write is to do what? What's to write? Yes, definition. Huh? By the way, I'm going to give you a small tip. The small tip is, whenever you want to give a talk, how many English teachers do I have here? Raise your hand, please, if you're an English teacher or instructor. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, it's a good number then. Okay, so if you want to give a good talk, a good lecture, if you're not an English teacher, if you're not a teacher, but you want in your career, you want to deliver a good talk, the most important thing is to define what you're going to talk about. And the word to define means to give definition, to make them understand what you're going to talk about. Maybe your understanding to the thing you're going to explain is different than theirs. So we have to agree on what is writing. Writing is using words, letters, sometimes expressions, idioms, excellent. What else? Symbols, bravo. Symbols. To express what? Our thoughts and ideas and emotions or feelings. Very good. Excellent. Hey guys, you're impressive. I like this presentation. Again, as we say, how to define the writing. Writing is letters or characters that serve as visible signs of ideas, words, and symbols. All right? Okay, let's move to the second one here. What happens when your writing is well evaluated? Well, imagine that you're writing now, and you gave me your papers, and I started to evaluate your paper. Then I, all of a sudden, called out that you guys are all excellent. You got 9 out of 9. What would you feel? Yes. Success. Yes? Yes? Okay. Feeling success. Something enjoyable? Is something enjoyable? Do you like it? I think it's one of the pleasures of life. In this life, subhanAllah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us many shapes of success. Among these things, the feeling of success. Don't you agree with that? Yes? So again, the feeling of excitement must be the feeling of excitement is the feeling that you will feel whenever you feel success. You will feel this, you know, what do they call it? They call it the endorphin rush. Do you guys know what's an endorphin rush?
It's a hormone.
Yeah, it's a hormone. The hormone of happiness. Whenever you're happy. Yes, whenever you're, sorry?
The hormone.
Kind of, yes. Whenever you're so happy and excited, you get this rush in your body, yeah? And this is what happens. You want to, yes, you want to continue this feeling. You want to continue and keep on going and getting this feeling again and again. Okay? Yalla. And now, let's do something else. Writing problems. Picture number 1. What do you think the first writing problem is? No.
Don't remember?
No. You may be in pain, yes? But raise your hands. To collect the ideas. This is what we call
Brainstorming.
Worry.
Retaining?
no.
Retaining vocabulary?
This is called a mental block. A mental block. When you want to do something you want to do it very hard, but unfortunately you don't have ideas in your mind. You want to write because this could be your assignment or your homework or your essay that you should do, but unfortunately you don't have any ideas. You cannot generate ideas. Nothing in your mind. You have a mind block. This is a mental block. All right? Mental block could be for many reasons. Number 1, you could be exhausted. Number 2, lack of ideas. Excellent. Your name? I know you, Masoud, right? Yeah. Okay. But I'm rubbish at recalling names, so please forgive me. Hello. How are you? All right. So it could be because of exhaustion. It could be because feeling fatigued and tired. Could be also because of the lack of ideas, as Masoud said. Yes? Lack of information or vocabulary, which is another problem. Over there. That's too high, Abdullah. Okay, I can't, Abdullah. This is for you. You come here and point. I can't do that. Oh, yes, I know. That's why. Yeah, I know. All right. So number 1 is the mental block. Number 2. Number 2 to the right side. What is it? No planning. Plan ahead. The word ahead is before. Before you start writing anything. No. This is a bad sentence. Before you start doing anything, you have to plan ahead. And there's a very nice proverb saying that that says, planning to fail. Sorry, failing to plan is very good. Is planning to fail. This means that if you didn't plan well for anything you're going to do, definitely you won't do it well. Definitely you won't do it well. Why? Because planning. What's the importance of planning? Why? That's a very good one. That's an excellent one. Number 1, to arrange your ideas. Do you know what? There's an Arabic saying I still remember that I had in school, in my high school. There was an Arabic saying, "Al-ilmu saydun Well, I think I said it before. العلم صيد والكتابة قيده. Very good. Ya Masoud, you're a very good follower, man. Okay, so العلم صيد والكتابة قيده. So imagine yourself hunting a deer in the forest. All right? What would you do after you hunt it? After you catch it, what should you do? You should tie it to a tree or to by any other technique, right? That is tying your information, which is tying your own information, grabbing your own information and catching it would definitely be by the planning. Especially for those doctors, engineers, they have this kind of ideas rush. Ideas as if the ideas run in their mind. They think very quickly. So most of the times while writing, they start writing, but unfortunately, once they start writing another idea, they find it too difficult to find it. It runs away. That's why I'm telling you, before your ideas run away, please catch them and plan ahead. Plan ahead, plan before you write. Okay? Got this point? Any problems? If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to raise your hand. Number 3, grammar. What's your problem with grammar? Grammar. It's the sentence structure, right? Grammar is the sentence structure. You cannot form proper sentences, okay? If you have a problem with that, then you have a problem with writing. Number 4, keep calm, read the questions carefully. Is this an important point? Do you think that this is an important point?
To avoid any misunderstanding.
Oh, very good one. Yes. And if you misunderstand the question, what would happen?
You would give them an answer they don't desire.
Excellent. And that would be called?
Misconception.
Misconception, yes, but we linguistic people call it off-point, an off-point topic. And an off-point topic is a topic that is not wanted. You write something that I don't want. You write about something that is totally far away from the main topic. This is an off-point topic, all right? So I have to read the questions very carefully. All right, number 5, I can't find the right words, which is the vocabulary problem that I talked about. All right, let's move to something else, which is the last one. To make your writing more interesting, too many simple sentences will make your writing... Oh, come on, I don't want to read. I want someone to read, please. Any volunteers? Volunteers? Good readers? Yes? Read the last one. You can't see? Oh, okay.
Hey, hi.
Yes.
Too many long sentences are hard to understand.
Hard to understand, very good. So if you notice, too many long sentences and too many simple sentences. You know what? Since I like proverb very much, so I like to say that too. Too much of a good thing is a salam. Excellent. Give him a big hand, please. Too much. I'm gonna repeat it again. Very good. Too much of a good thing is a bad thing. عارفين in Arabic we say it. أيوة اللي يزيد عن حده ينقلب لضده. It's the same exactly. Too much of a good thing is a bad thing. So if you like watching TV, would that be a good thing to keep on watching TV for long hours and hours? Surfing the net, would that be good? Reading, is it good? It is a very good habit. Though, however, if you stay reading for long hours, that would be very bad for your eyes, for your mental health, for your physical health, and for your social bonds and relationships, right? Okay, so please, no too long short sentence, too long short sentences? Not too many short sentences, nor too long short sentences.
Well, I have a question.
Yes?
This raised a point on my head.
Yeah.
I have a question about it.
Yes?
I'd like to ask about using less commonly used words or less commonly used vocabulary in writing.
Okay.
What about this controversial topic? This topic
It is a very controversial topic that I would like to discuss on time. I'm coming to it right now. Do you guys have your paper and pen? Yeah. What are you doing with them? Come on. Okay, now look, yes. Look at these pictures. How many pictures do I have here? What are these pictures for? What's the first one? Noodles. Number 2. Mobile phone. Huh?
charger.
Mobile phone. No, it's a mobile phone. And what's this? It's a saw. Very good. All right. Mobile phone. Can I have another different word to this?
Cell.
Huh? Cell phone or?
Charging a smartphone.
Smartphone or? Mobile, very good. We pronounce it. British people pronounce it, or an iPhone, yes. All right, so now the question is, using these three words, try to create a sentence that makes sense. I want you, please, in your paper, try to make a sentence, any sentence. All your sentences will be correct. Please do not hesitate to write. All right? Now, try to make any sentence using these three words. Now, where's your paper? Come on, lazy man. Hurry up. Hey, guys, papers. One sentence only would be good.
I didn't see this picture.
This is a saw, منشار. Yes? Have one? No, not now, please. Yes, you can discuss. In pairs. You can discuss it in pairs.
It's supposed to be the saw?
The saw, yes, the saw.
Saw.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, that you cut wood with. No. A saw is the tool. I want you to use it as the tool. Yes. So, now, what did you do? In this exercise, what did you do? You just combined words. All right. So, all what we did here in this exercise, what? To do what? We just combined the words together to make one sentence. But can we put the three words together and that's it? What did we use next to them? Grammar, like pronouns. Huh? The parts, different parts of speech, like what? Conjunctions, okay? I mean parts of speech. Hey guys, parts of speech. Okay, very good. These are the parts of speech. Like in Arabic, yes. Like in Arabic, parts of speech, الضمائر, الأفعال, الأسماء, الحروف, it's the same exactly. Yes, it is exactly, no. Subjects and predicates are إعراب, just like إعراب in Arabic. But subject يعني الفاعل والpredicate يعني المفعول به. I don't care about this. What I care about now is the parts of speech, which means pronouns, nouns. Again, try to memorize them. Pronouns, nouns. Verbs, adverbs, and adjectives. Again, let's repeat them together. Number one, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, adjectives, and three words that end with shin. Preposition, interjection, and conjunction. Again, preposition, interjection, and conjunction. These are the parts of speech. Again, who would like to say them again, please? Yes. Okay. Who would like to say them? Who memorized them? Do I have anyone here with a very good memory? Yes?
Preposition,
Introduction? No. No. Start with a pronoun. Pronoun, noun. Yes. Verbs, very good. Adverbs. Adjectives. Three shin. Preposition. Interjection, like wow, ouch, oh. These are interjection. And very good. Thank you very much. Okay. The interjection. Like again?
What's the meaning of
Yes.
Ouch.
Like in Arabic?
Would you like me to translate them in Arabic?
Yes.
Pronouns like I, he, she, it. Nouns like Ahmed, Mahmoud, and so on. These are nouns. Okay, verbs, like action verbs or linking verbs. Action verbs like jump, swim, sleep, eat, drink, and so on. Okay, linking verbs like a verb to have, verb to be. All right, adjectives like what? Come on, guys, help me. Adjectives. Tall, short, fat, thin. These are adjectives. Adverbs. Take the adjective and put ly. Slow becomes slowly. Quick becomes quickly. These are adverbs, right? Okay. As I said, then we'll have three other parts. Prepositions like what? In, on, at, next to, between, in, on, at, شهور, أيام, سافرنا, عمر, هتقول no. Okay, this is one. Interjections like what? I just said them. Wow. Ouch. When you're hurt, you say ouch. Yeah? Ouch. What else? G. Very good. But G is not for Muslims. Anyway, yes. Alice. Very good. That's a very good one. Okay? These are words to show feelings. And the third one is the... What are they? We have different kinds of conjunctions. Yes, very good. Different kinds of conjunctions like the fanboys, and I will explain them later on. F-A-N-B-O-I-S, for and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. Write them down quickly. What are you staring at that? All right.
You're speaking so fast.
I will explain it in detail, so don't worry. All right. Just write down fanboys and the subordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions. Relative conjunctions as well. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'll need you later on. Okay, soon. All right. Now we have, no, there are not 10 ways. 10 ways to solve these problems. They are not 10, they are 13. Number one, what should I do? Number one, as we said before, we have to plan ahead. Means what? If you have, yes, very good. If you have a question, what should I do in this question? I have to, number one, read it very carefully. Break down the question. For example, who is your role model? Think about your role model just right now, each one of you. Or I can divide you into groups. Stand up, please. So the first thing is to mind map everything before you know it. Do some research. Okay, now, if I ask you who's your role model and you literally have no role model in your life, you don't have a role model in your life.
No one says Abdullah.
Oh, Abdullah, is he your role model? Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
If I were asked, I would have said Abdullah.
Yeah, you're going to talk about him.
I was going for it.
All right. Okay, and why? You guys tell me why. I can hear you.
Yeah.
To get promoted.
Why? To get promoted in this place. Seriously? Oh, hey, these guys are giving you bribes, man. Yeah, you don't have to accept that.
I wouldn't do that to Badr because I thought we can hear anymore.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So now, in my question, how many parts in my question? How many parts were there in my question? How many parts? Is it one part question?
No.
Who is your role model and why? How many parts?
2 parts.
These are 2 parts, right? What did I do? I understood the question and I started to answer accordingly. I divided the question into 2 parts. So break down the question. Number 2, mind map everything you know about it. A very fatal mistake that you all did, all those who gave me an answer right now. What is it? Some of you gave me some personal characteristics. Personal characteristics like good, bad, humble, kind, cooperative, sweet, and so on. Yeah? These are personal characteristics, right? The most important thing when it comes to describing people, you have to bear in mind that the word describe is a big lesson. It is a very big lesson. One of the biggest lessons ever. The word describe only. Why? Because when you describe something, you have to assume that your listener is blind and deaf. This is the best technique to do when you're giving the question describe. Imagine that Hend Khayal is a blind and a deaf person. How would you describe something? If I ask you to describe this room to me, and I'm a blind person, I can't see, I can only hear you right now. How would you describe it to me in details? You have to give me the physical characteristics. The physical means how does it look? The look, the shape, the color, the contents, the people that are in the room, what they are wearing, the parts of the room, the colors of the walls, and how many walls are there. Is the room square shaped or triangular or whatever, square shape or whatever, right? So for describing, I have to be very accurate and specific. And when it comes to describe, would you please open the door? It's too hot. Pardon me. If you're describing, do you guys mind opening the door?
We can turn it off.
Please do. Please do. I just need some fresh air. No way. Keep the door open. Khalas, no problem. No problem.
So cold, right?
Yes, slightly.
It's so cold here, but here, the lights.
All right.
Staying from here.
Okay. Yes. All right. No problem. So if you want to describe someone, please bear in mind his or her physical characteristics. How does his body look like? The eyes, the face, the nose, the hair, the style of outfit, and the way he or she looks like. These are the physical characteristics. And then we move to something else, which is the personal characteristics, the personality itself. The personality, he's good, he's kind, he's humble, he's cooperative, he's helpful, he's nice, he's sweet, his temper, he's, what else? Help me. Huh? Charitable. Some people said that they are charitable characters. What else? Huh?
Outgoing.
He's an outgoing person. Okay, very good, very good, very good. Okay, so I can give as many adjectives as possible. So whenever you have the word describe, I have to be careful, be very careful while describing. Describe means if you're describing a space or a thing, you have to give the color, the shape. A minute, please. The color, the shape, and again, you can mention also some facts about it. Some facts about it. If I ask you to describe this room, you can talk to me about, as I said before, the walls, the people, the lights, everything, every small detail, and also some facts about it. What is it used for example? Okay? Is it hot, cold, and so on? All right? And finally, follow the proper writing format. And what's the proper writing format? This is a separate lesson again. MI, SD, and EG. All right, these are abbreviations, my abbreviations for main idea, supporting details, and examples. This is the academic writing. If I want to write something academically, I have to write in this very same format. I have to start with the main idea. Supporting details, examples, and I will give you an example after 5 minutes from now as a break, prayer time. Break? Yes, you're dismissed.
Can I ask a question before we take a break?
Yes.
Can I ask before we go on a break? Can I ask a question?
Yes,
like,
sure.
You said like when I'm describing a person, I have to use as many adjectives as I can.
Yes.
Can I utter sentences or use sentences that describe habitual actions of this person?
Actions of the person?
Yeah, habitual actions.
Very good. That would be a very good thing too. Yes.
So that should be allowed.
Yes. Habitual actions means that this is part of his or her character as well. Yeah. Yes. So describing the characters,
so
that would be.
Regarding him, anything
yes, perfect. Yes. The best thing to do whenever you're asked to give an answer to a certain question, either in speaking or in a writing test, is to put yourself in a real situation. Speak from your own real life experience, and that would make it way easier than just making it up. Okay? So again, why am I saying so? Because some people find it easy to make up facts and start talking about things that are not there. But my tip is, if you have a real life experience to talk about a certain thing, please put yourself in this very real life experience. Now, those people talked about the character and they focused, zoomed in the character rather than the situation itself. The situation is living with a certain, which I loved about Hagar's answer. All right? Thank you very much, Hagar. Thank you. All right. Now let's move to another thing, which is how to brainstorm. This is a model answer for how to brainstorm your ideas, how to plan ahead, planning ahead. Now, I would like someone to explain this graph. I will give you 2 minutes to discuss what is this graph about. 2 minutes. Have a look at this graph, discuss it in your groups, and I would like one volunteer from each group to tell me what is this about.
Okay, my point of view or my team point of view, that we have our main topics is something we want to plan or something we want to mind map it, and after that we extract. Thank you. Okay, so we extract the main things, the main approaches we want to think of, and then we are mind mapping them again. For example, here health. Then we have five.
Okay, what's your name? Abdurrahman. Can I ask you a question? What's the main topic here? Excellent. And what are the 5 main ideas that I'm going to discuss in my essay? Number 1 is? Exercise. Above exercise? Stress. Number 3? Sleep. 4? 5? Very good. Understand this? Okay, so how many body paragraphs would I have in my writing? 5. What are they? Again, say them in order. Number 1, exercise, stress, sleep. I will relate them all to the main topic, which is health. What am I going to say in regards to exercise? What am I going to say? Explain.
In what? In the exercise?
Exercise.
In the exercise, for example, warm up, what's this? Aerobic, bike,
La. Just a minute. Warm up, aerobic, huh?
Aerobic, bike, treadmill.
No. Forget about bike and treadmill now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Toning and strength.
Yes.
And flexibility, stretching.
Very good. So these are all benefits of or ways of improving your health by exercising, right? Okay. And now, do I have any examples in this small branch?
Yes.
What are the examples given? Huh?
Treadmill and bike.
Bike and treadmill. Very good. Do you understand this part? So if I am going to divide my body paragraphs, as we said before, would you please sit down? Just go back. Thank you very much, Abdurrahman. All right. Sit down. Sit back, please. Take your seats back. All right. The point is that if you would like to write a very successful essay, letter, or whatever, there is a certain outline that I have to follow. Number one, I have to start with the introduction. I have to introduce my writing. Number one, introduction. And in the introduction, I should give my reader a hint about what I'm going to write about, right? As if I'm telling my reader indirectly that I'm going to write about a certain thing.
Definitely.
Okay? This is number one. Number two, after I introduce my topic, I have to start with my body paragraph. هنا بقى قصة الرغي كله. Say whatever you would like to say. And this is all about the brainstorming. I brainstorm to write successful body paragraphs. So this brainstorming, not for the introduction, neither for the introduction nor for the conclusion. It's just mainly for the body paragraphs in which I answer all the questions that are given to me. Okay? Understand this? Okay? So in the body paragraph, the number of the body paragraphs depend on how many ideas do I have. How many ideas can I represent? And it also depends on
The brainstorm, the ideas.
How
can we organization of ideas and how can I
huh?
What depends upon what? Like, what's the
Have
question
to be
again?
alert. Huh?
I'm alert, but what's the question again? I'm sorry.
Again, the number of paragraphs depend on my ideas and
The number of words.
The topic itself.
the questions that are given to me. All right, which is the topic itself? Yeah, refusion and stuff like this. Yani, it's a little bit early for that. Yes. Okay, learn how to paraphrase the given question. And this is a very important technique that we have to learn. What do we mean by the word paraphrase? Do you guys have any idea? To paraphrase is to do what? For those who didn't answer, yes, please. What's your name?
Me?
Yeah. Yalla ya Umar. What do I mean when I say paraphrase?
Paraphrase, to use the sentence in your way.
Yes. Yani to write. Pardon me. To write the given question in your own words, in your own language or words. Yes, in your words. Right. Very good. To change it. Are there any ways to paraphrase? Techniques to paraphrase? Is it only about changing words to other words? Yani giving synonyms? Synonyms means meanings. Is it only about giving synonyms?
Yes.
What else can I give rather than synonyms? Antonyms. Very good. Antonyms, which means the opposite. The synonym means the meaning in one word, and the antonym is the opposite in one word. Okay? So, for example, if I would like to ask you about the synonym of the word prefer. Prefer? Like. What else? Huh? Excited about. Okay. Fond of. Interested in. Okay. Okay. Fond of. All right.
So that's
But
about.
prefer, is it the same meaning of fond of? I prefer basketball to football. Is it fond of? Is it the same meaning? Not exactly. Not exactly. Yes. Yes.
You are more interested in it.
You're more interested. Very good. Okay. So let's see. What does it mean to paraphrase? To paraphrase means to express the meaning of something written or spoken using different words, especially to achieve a greater clarity. Different ways to paraphrase. Number one, to change the structure. Change the structure. What do I mean by changing the structure? Change the structure means change, yes?
Yeah, what is verb I can turn into.
Very good. The verb into a noun into a verb, an adjective into an adverb, an adverb into an adjective. It could be a clause into a phrase. Okay. Number two. Who would like to read? Readers. Do I have good readers here? Good readers. Good, yes.
You might also break up long sentences, combine short ones, expand phrases for clarity, or shorten them for
Conciseness. Yes.
Or you might do this in an additional step. In this process, you'll naturally eliminate some words and change others.
Very good. So the point here is that you either shorten the sentence, stretch the sentence, try to replace some words with others, or change the words. Change the words means giving synonyms, antonyms, or sometimes giving the same meaning but in different, same meaning of the whole sentence. Paraphrasing, and this is a very important thing to say, paraphrasing does not necessarily mean trying to replace each and every word. It could also mean the meaning of the whole idea.
Like a summary?
Changing the whole sentence, but getting the same exact idea in different words. All right? But make sure that you don't miss a single thing and you don't add anything from your own. Otherwise, that would be a wrong paraphrasing. Okay? Okay. And now, look at these sentences. The original sentence, when I say, the tornado hit the town. To paraphrase, the tornado was damaged by the cyclone. How do you like this paraphrasing? Do you like it? Yes? Do you like it? What did I change? What did I change here? Yes? Tell me, what did I change? What words were changed? Tornado? Tornado was changed by the word? Very good. What about hit? What about the style? The voice?
You're changing the structure.
Very good.
To lay some emphasis on the object itself.
Very good. Thank you very much. You changed this.
I think you added words like emphasis using the diction here. Damage gives the meaning of what happened.
Yes.
An idea about what happened.
Yes.
Just hit. We don't know what happened in the town.
No, but hit. Yes. Well, you're kind of a little bit more concise. Yes, I agree with you. But when a cyclone, do you know how dangerous a cyclone is?
But I think the
What you have read is the paraphrase.
Huh?
What you have read is the paraphrase.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Now, who doesn't understand any word here? All the words are understood? Stuffy nose? There's a stuffy nose when it's so congested.
You can't take your breath from your nose.
Yeah, when it is stuffy. Yeah, stuff. Alas! Thank you. With slime, yes. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. So I read the paraphrased sentence and the original sentence. If I ask you to please try not to look at the smartboard or the screen. All right? Again, listen to my sentence and try to find other synonyms. Okay? I'm going to say the sentence again. High temperature High temperature. Could I have other alternatives?
Fever.
Fever. Very good. Fever, which is high temperature. Stuffy nose.
Runny nose.
It's not a runny. Not necessarily to be runny. Mucus is a noun. Blocked. Stuffy nose is a blocked nose. Huh?
Clogged.
Oh, clogged. Very good. It's a very good one too. Are symptoms. Symptoms. The word symptoms.
Yes.
Do we have any other alternatives? Signs. Very good. Okay. Flu. Does it have any indicators? Very good one too. Very good. What about flu? Do we have any alternatives? Huh? Cold. Cold. Yes. Okay. What about the sentence structure? Can I change the sentence structure? Flu symptoms include nasal congestion and fever.
Yeah,
High temperature.
begin with flu instead of ending the sentence with
Yes, very good. You started with the object rather than starting with the subject. And finally, he needs to throw a lot of things. He needs to throw a lot of things. Don't look at the paraphrased sentence and try to paraphrase it on your own.
to get rid of. You should.
Yes, to throw means to get rid of. A lot of. A lot of. Much. Okay. Yes. Okay. Very good. Huh?
I firmly believe that get rid of gives you the connotation or the feeling that it was like a burden on him.
Yes.
These things used to burden him and he needed to get rid of them.
Sah. Correct. Very correct. Okay. So. Huh? In what? In a great need. He needs to throw. Yani, okay. But the point is that another point that I'm going to explain later on is for forming or to make a very good sentence structure, try as much as possible to avoid the word a lot of. It's not very preferable in writing essays, especially that if this essay is a formal essay. All right? So try to eliminate, plentiful, very good. Instead of a lot of, you can say many or much. But what's the difference between many and much? What's the difference between many and much?
We can use this with countable and this uncountable.
Countable and uncountable, very good. Who is used with countable nouns? Many. And uncountable nouns? Very good, thank you very much. Now, did you get the idea of paraphrasing? Yes? Can I write the question as it is? No. So if you want to write a good introduction, all you have to do is to take the question, don't copy paste. This is not yours. Yes, they want to evaluate you. They want to give you marks, and they would never give you marks on something they give you. This is not yours. Don't use it. Okay, use your own language. Okay, if you want to get a very good score. This is the idea of how to make a very good paraphrasing. And now to the contraction. Is contraction required? You guys know what contraction is? Is there? Okay, let me come a little bit forward. Okay, let me come a little bit forward. And now I want you please to tell me what's the difference between a formal writing and an informal writing. If you're writing a letter, like a friendly letter, is there a difference between this letter and writing an essay, an article in a newspaper? Yes, the style itself is different, right? There's a big difference between writing a formal letter or an informal letter, a friendly letter, and a formal essay, right? Or even a formal letter and an informal letter, if both of them are letters. What's the difference and what styles should I bear in mind? Number one, the informal style. Okay, I want two people, any two, I will choose randomly, okay? Let me choose randomly. Here, this person, I don't know to whom, yes, please stand up. Yeah, this is wallahi randomly. Okay, and here, yes, over there, you. All right, so one of you will read sentence A and the other will read sentence B. You are an informal, would you please come here? Please, both of you. Informal lady and the formal young man.
Okay, the improvement can't be introduced.
The improvement.
The improvement can't be introduced due to funding restrictions.
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 Yes?
Improvements cannot be introduced due to founding restrictions.
Yes, informal. La. Pay attention. Pay attention. You're going to be asked about this. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes, Miss. Informal again.
I don't believe that the results are accurate.
Are accurate. I don't believe that the results are accurate. Mr. Formal.
The results are not believed to be accurate.
Anyone, please? What's the difference between these two sentences? Why is the first accurate and the other is inaccurate? Yeah, formal and informal. Why? What is the difference? Hands up. Please, think about it. Give it a shot. Think about it. I know that you will know the answer. Think about it. Okay. I would prefer if you just give it a shot. Give it a trial. We are all here to learn. By the way, you have many things that I don't have, and I have things that you don't have. So why are you here? The main target here is to do what? To learn. Yes? The main, why are you here? أنت هنا ليه? Why are you here? To learn. Yes, please. No problem. Yes, yes.
حتى لو انا يعني يمكن عندي مشكله مع حضرتك في الترجمه بعض الكلمات، انا فقط كل كلمه حضرتك بتقوليها انا بترجمها في الجزء الاول عربي. ويمكن عارف ان ده غلط في البدايه، بس ممكن تكون بالنسبه لي النهارده المحاضره.
It's not that difficult. It's not. No, it's not wrong. By practice, you will translate it into English automatically. It's just a matter of practice. Okay? So if you're trying to learn properly, all you have to do is to start from now. Start speaking even if you're doing you're making mistakes. It's nothing wrong about it. There's nothing wrong about it. All right? Thank you. All right. So who's ready? Yes, Omar. Omar, you look like someone I know. Exactly. He never cares. Okay, he never cares. Let's complete. If I were in your shoes, I would say, oh, really? Who's he? Okay.
The first sentence we use can with the abbreviation in apostrophe T. It's informal language.
Which sentence are you in? I'm talking about the second sentence, not the first one.
No, I was concentrating on the first one.
All right. I'll give you your differences. Yes. Continue, please.
Okay. About the first sentence or the second?
So what would you choose? Don't confuse me. First or second?
I don't believe that.
Okay, let me read it to you. I don't believe that results are accurate. The results are not believed to be accurate.
I don't believe it's informal to use in academic essay.
I don't why? Because it shows what? Very good. Opinions. Are you supposed to give your opinions in writing, formal writing? Not at all. Very good. Thank you very much. Question number 3. Informal, lady? The balloon.
The balloon was low enough for the experiment.
Yes. Formal?
The balloon was inflated for the experiment.
Please, the, okay, or the. Yes. The balloon?
Was inflated.
Yes.
For the experiment.
What's the difference? Anyone?
I think the phrasal verb is more informal.
Thank you very much. Excellent job. Phrasal verbs are very informal. Phrasal verbs, يعني a verb plus a preposition. Blown up is a very informal language. Okay? They're not very much recommended in a formal language. Number 4.
The patient got over his illness.
His illness.
Yeah.
Yes.
The patient recovered for his illness.
From
his illness.
Yes. Got over and recovered. Again, phrasal verbs. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Excellent job. All right. Yes.
I'm sorry, there's a misconception. I have a preconception about something. I read a book called the Ultimate Phrasal Verb Book, and at the beginning it stated that many phrasal verbs don't have substitutes as words.
Okay.
And they can only, their meanings can only be expressed by a phrasal verb. And hence, many phrasal verbs are formal. I'm not going to argue with you, like, you know better than me, but I'm just going to, like, I just would like to ask you, was this book speaking correctly or not? Like,
yes, it's speaking right. And it is very correct. that if you don't have other alternatives to these phrasal verbs, then use them. What's the point? But mainly, the English language is a little bit rich language, unlike other languages like the German and most probably the Spanish too. So you have a lot of alternatives. In that case, if you have alternatives or an alternative or a word to replace, use it.
The normal words.
Yeah, that's it. The point is that expose yourself to as many vocabulary words as possible. Thank you very much. All right, and now to the action. Some words, the point is that there are some words that we need to get rid of, not to use at all, especially if we are writing a formal writing. Yes. And also, if you want to show how good your language is, please try to avoid these very simple vocabulary words. These are called low range of vocabulary words. If you want to show off your language, and tell everybody that, well, I have a very good language. Okay, watch out, I have a very good language. Try to avoid these words. All right? Like happy, sad, come, go. Do we have any other alternatives? Yes, too many alternatives for every one of them. Yeah? Okay, now I want you all to start reading with me. What are the alternatives of the word come? Advance, approach, arrive, near, and reach. What about the word take? Hold, take. Read aloud, please. Together, 1, 2, 3, go. Hold, catch, seize, grasp, win, capture,
Acquire, beg, choose, select, prefer, remove, steal, left, rob, engage.
Thank you very much. Now, I would like to ask you a question. Now, I took his mobile. What did I do? I took his mobile. Where is the verb here?
You grasp. Grasp.
Huh? What is the verb in the sentence? I took his phone.
Snatched.
Huh?
Snatched.
I took his phone. Took is the verb. Can I use the word I consumed his phone?
What?
Consumed his phone, the last one? Huh?
Consume?
Can I say I consumed this phone?
You consume food.
And what does it mean then?
Consume like fuel.
Thank you. What does it mean? Now you guys are telling me that consume is another synonym to the word take. Yet I cannot use it in this sentence. What does this tell you?
It has a different meaning.
Language is rich.
That's it. That's it. The point is that I have to be very careful to the context. Context. Where would I put this verb? Is it matching with the sentence and the meaning that I want to give or not? Understand? Okay, good. Take your phone back. Okay. All right. But I can use the word steal. So avoid low-range vocabulary words. Expand your vocabulary. To express yourself clearly, you need you need a good active vocabulary words. This is not just being able to recognize many words. It means actually being able to use them correctly in the right context, right? Do this by learning new words with example sentences, not just word lists. The word list that I gave you before is a very good thing. It's a very bad thing to learn, by the way. It's not a good thing to learn. Please. Taking pictures of word lists is bad. It's not a good thing. You cannot learn the language by learning a group of words separately. You have to learn how to use the words in context, in sentences. Okay, that's why I'm telling you, and I will keep on saying, please, if you would like to learn vocabulary, use the Merriam-Webster dictionary. If you would like to use an electronic one, Merriam-Webster. It is a very good dictionary where Merriam-Webster, MERRIAM dash Webster, WEBSTER. This dictionary gives you the availability of accessing all the synonyms, the antonyms, the words in context. You can get the words in sentence, and then you write the words down in front of you for a long time to practice, the whole day to practice on the sentence, not the word.
How about Hend?
Cambridge is amazing too. Impressive. It's such an impressive dictionary. Yes, yes, yes. To express yourself clearly, you need a good active vocabulary, as we said. Oh, here is the tip. Who would like to read the tip? Tip, tip. Yes, please. Yes?
When you learn a new word, try to learn all the forms of that word and prepositions that are usually used with it.
Yeah. So again, do not learn the vocabulary word separately, please. Okay? How's that? Let's take an example. I can see that you guys are in a rush now and you're starting to leave my hall, right? For example, rather than just the word depend, make a note of to depend on, or to be dependent on, or a dependent. These are all derivatives of the word. Derivatives means mushtaqat in Arabic, right? Derivatives of the word. You have to know what is the, for example, if I have the verb or the word beautiful, what does it mean, beautiful? Pretty, very good. Okay, beautiful is which part of speech? Very good, it's an adjective. Can you please turn it into a verb?
Beautify.
Beautify. And what is the adverb? Beautifully, very good.
Beautifully made.
Oh, okay, what is the source of this word? To beauty. To, as a verb, to beautify. Beauty is the noun. Adjective, beautiful. Adverb, beautifully. Right? Thank you very much. This is the way you should learn the new vocabulary words. Okay? Also, you should take these words or these derivatives and put them in context. Okay?
We use a conversation with a verb. It could be a phrasal verb. This is not formal.
Yes, right. It's an informal language. Phrasal verbs are very informal, unless you have no other alternatives, as he said. Okay? And now, spelling. Does spelling matter? Yes. Huh? How important spelling is? How important you believe spelling is? How important? Do you believe that spelling is not very important, important, or very, or too important?
Well, I know it
Why? Huh?
It would change the spelling of if we write in a wrong way.
Yeah.
We give mistake that give another meaning.
Okay, thank you very much. One of the fatal mistakes is giving the wrong spelling for the same word. Sometimes we have, do you guys know what homophones are? What are homophones? Same sounds of different words. Very good. Like flower and flower. Like so and so. Very good. هنروح بعيد ليه؟ ها? Dear and dear. Very good. Thank you very much. So writing or spelling, writing the words correctly would or incorrectly would definitely lead to fatal mistakes. Yes? That's why spelling is very important. And sometimes the examiner, if you're taking a writing test, they write intelligible words. Intelligible. What does that mean, intelligible? Yeah, cannot be understood. Either because the reading itself is not very clear, the way they read it, or the spelling is, messed up. Okay? Yeah. Yes. Now practice your spelling using a flashcards and test yourself whenever you have some spare time. Do you guys know how to use these flashcards for the spelling? Yeah. Yeah? How? Give me a hint.
There is the app for the flashcard.
There is an app.
There's an app for flashcard.
Yes.
Its name is Anki app.
Yes.
And you put the word and then the meaning and some examples. And when you want to study it, then you open the app.
Yes. Yes, very, very good. Excellent. Yes? Pardon me?
Android.
Yes. Android,
They use
yes.
Google Images.
Google Images as well.
It's regarded as the best illustrated book in the human history.
Yes.
So it contains, like, if you wrote down strenuous on Google Images, it's going to bring you a photo of someone like doing push-ups or running, which is something strenuous.
Yeah.
You're going to attach this word to this photo.
Yes. This guy is a genius. Now use different types of sentence. Now we come to the very important, well, I only have 15 minutes to finish. All right, allow me please. Okay? But honestly speaking, this is one of the most essential things to master if you want to write well. okay? Avoid or use different types of sentences. As we said before, we have different types of sentences. What are they? Number one, we have 4 types of sentence. Simple sentence, like when I say, I am a teacher. I am a teacher. It's a simple sentence because it has a subject and a verb. That's it. I is my subject, فاعل. Am is the verb. A teacher is whatever. This is the sentence complement. Yes. Okay? So it's a simple sentence because I just give a short sentence, then I put a period or a full stop at the end of the sentence, right? Okay? I'm a teacher. Simple sentence. But when I say, I am a teacher and I teach English, I turn this sentence into a compound sentence. And in order to remember what compound sentences are, imagine a real compound in which the fan boys live. Fan boys. I wish I had a marker here. Is it a board? Oh my goodness, why didn't you tell me since the beginning? So we have the fan boys here.
I had a blue one.
Oh, thank you. That's a treasure, man. She's a lifesaver. So fan boys. Fan boys, these are words or letters that stand for. F is for A, and N, nor, B, very good. O, or Y, yes, and S. So, okay, mashallah, mashallah. Okay, so these are called the fan boys. And where do they live? They live in a, very good. I will try to imagine that this is a compound. Don't laugh at my drawings, please. All right, so fan boys live in a compound. What are the fan boys? They are these sentences, these words. These words are used mainly to combine. What's combine? To join. Join short sentences together to make it sound like a native speaker. Imagine that I say that my name is Hend Khayal. I teach English. I work in university. I like my friends very much. What am I doing now? Huh? Yeah, too many of one good thing, which is short sentences. I sound like a little baby, like native speaker baby who's 6 years old. Not bigger than this. Native 6 years old girl or baby or boy. Yeah? Because native speakers don't do that. They join their sentences. They make it a little bit longer to sound natural. All right? Rather than that, your English will be very poor English. Yeah? Your presentation will be a very poor presentation. So here is the compound. Here is the compound. And these are called conjunctions. And shuns. This is the way I can memorize the spelling. Conjunctions. All right? They join sentences. Like, for example, I was sick, I didn't go to school today. How would I join these two sentences? It depends on the relationship between these two sentences. If they are of the same idea, then I use and. So I was sick and I didn't go to school today. If they are one cause and one effect, so I was sick, so I didn't go to school today. I was sick, I went to school today. What should I use here? But, very good. But, why? Why did I use but? Because they are two contradicting ideas. Contradicting means different. Very good.
Against each other in the meaning?
Against each other in the meaning, yes. Yet is exactly like but. Very good. It is exactly like but. Like when you say, I was really sick, yet I decided to go to school. And finally, we'll have the word for. شوية حقها مهدور لأنه we are now very familiar with using this word. It is exactly as because. All right? So I studied hard for I wanted to get a good score. Yes? Again? Some of you may feel like it doesn't sound English, but it is English, actually. The point is that I have to put, yes, for. For, not therefore. 4 only. The point is that if they are joining two sentences, please don't forget to precede them using a. Very good. Don't forget, if you're joining two sentences and you're using one of these words, make sure you use a comma before them. All right? And now I'm going to move to another type of sentences, which is the complex sentences. Complex sentence is joined using conjunctions too. But, yes?
When I put commas, I put space after the comma or before it?
Well, British do not know, the British people do not know about the comma. And when I asked my British friend who works with me in the same place, she said no commas at all. I like apples, mangoes, potatoes, and so on. They just write it as it is, believe it or not. And when it comes even to the compound sentences, they don't have these commas too. Americans are very particular about, yes. The British people are too strict. They're even way stricter, more stricter than the British. Yet, they don't care about that. But recently, the recent attitude right now is to care about putting the commas where exactly here or there. So now, in order to be very, very specific, so you write, I was sick, comma, space, so I didn't go to school, or whatever, do my homework.
If you open the Word document and wrote it down in a way that is different from that.
Not agree, yeah. Oh, read for spelling. Oh, agree, yes, yes. Correct. All right, and now, yes.
For British language, so it's okay if I didn't write the comma?
Not anymore. Please be very, very, committed to that. And now to the complex. Complex using conjunctions as well. But instead of using these kinds of conjunctions, which are called, these are called, Yes. Coordinating conjunctions. It's a little bit complex word. The coordinating conjunctions will move to something else here called, yes, subordinating conjunctions. All right? In order to memorize them, I will give you a small tip about it, okay? Try to follow me while writing them, okay? Okay. Subordinating conjunction. As if, as though. Okay? As if, as though, repeat. As if, as though, again. As fast as I am, Again? Okay, and then I'm going to take though. Though, although. Yalla, together, as if, as though, although. Again, without looking at the board. Okay, and now we're going to take if unless. After, before. What is the relation between them? Opposites, very good. After, if, unless, and after, before. Since, and because. Whoever, whenever, wherever. All right. Yalla, together now. As if, as though, although. As if, as though, although. Again, once more. If, unless, after, before. If, unless, after, before. Since, because. Whoever, whenever, wherever. Whoever, whenever, wherever. Now, please, without looking at the board. Who can tell me? It's going to be a hassle. Cheetah? All right, excellent. Who else? Who else? Yalla, Abdurrahman. Come on, ladies, here. Take part.
As if, as though, though.
Bravo.
If, unless, after, before, since, because, whoever, whenever, wherever.
Bravo, Alik. Excellent. Give him a big hand. Bravo, bravo. All right. And now, what's the main job? What's the main job? While. Yes, when and while too. Oh, I didn't write them. When and while. Sorry.
Can I use whiles?
But it's not a subordinating conjunction. Okay, so if I want to join two sentences together, who can give me an example using if, for example?
If you study hard to
حلوة جدا ما شاء الله. Yay. Okay. What about while? What about while?
If I had studied, I would have succeeded.
Okay. What about while? Huh?
While I was teaching,
I went to university.
Very good.
I was watching TV while my father reading them.
Was reading a book. Was reading a book. Excellent job. Yes.
Speak as much as you can.
What are the two sentences here?
Ah, the two sentences.
Yes, I need to join two sentences here. All right. So, again?
although you are speaking so freaking fast, I understand.
Am I?
No.
Really? Okay. Okay. That was a good example. Okay. Good scary example.
Although I slept early, I woke up late.
Very good one. Thank you very much. Okay, now I would like to ask you a question. Now, again, what's your name? Sorry, I told you I'm rubbish. All right, Mohammed has just said. Ala. Okay. Okay, Ala. Okay. So he said, although, let me write this down. Although I slept late, I woke up early. Should I put a comma here? Should I put a comma here? Who agrees that I should put a comma? Raise your hand if you agree with the comma. Raise your hand if you agree with the comma. How many? Stand up. Stand up if you agree that I should put a comma here. Stand up. You lazy man. Okay, how many? Comma. Stand up.
Comma,
stand up.
Comma, but I'm not going to stand up.
Khalas. Comma, stand up. They are separate two sentences. All right, so you guys agree that I should put a comma. Do you have your reasons for that? Yes? Huh? Yeah, okay. Okay, now try to listen to me, and you can, by listening, figure out whether I should put a comma or not, okay? Listen, please.
Can I make a stop after the first class?
That's it. Although I slept late, I woke up early. Was there a pause?
Yeah.
What's this pause in English? It's a comma. Give yourselves big hands, guys. Yes? Not you. They give themselves big hands. Thank you very much.
In the middle of the phrase, we should not put a comma.
Yes. What if I started my sentence with, I woke up late? Would you please try to read the sentence now? Read it.
I woke up early, I slept late.
Again.
I woke up early, although I slept late.
Should I put a comma here?
No.
No way. Yes, that's it. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's it. It is here. All right, that's a good one. And now, after that, which type of sentences are these? These are your exercises right now. 1, 2, 3, 4 sentences in your paper, please. Answer these questions quickly. And by the way, we have a fourth type of sentences, which is a combination of both types. Here, we have fanboys and with the subordinating conjunctions. I put them both. Yeah, for example, when I was explaining the lesson, I heard a loud bang in the hall. And, all right, and I went downstairs. What did I use here? When I was explaining, I used the word when and. So I use subordinate and coordinate. What do I call this sentence? It's both complex compound or compound complex tense. Understand? Yalla, quickly answer these questions. These are the most important tips for today. But honestly speaking, this is not what I had to tell you today. We still have another part of this presentation, okay? So, no. Okay, I promise you to either come once more here to English Capsules or to complete it online and upload the video on Facebook or whatever, all right? The rest of this talk, inshallah. The most important thing, inshallah, the most important thing is to practice. And again, I'm telling you, this is a promise from me, personally, from me to you. The best thing to master your English language is to practice. Please make practice definitely makes perfect. So please, if you would like to master the English language, the only way out is to practice, is to make the English language part of your daily life. Listen to English, speak in English, write English, think in English. Some people may find it difficult to think in English, but if you start from now, it will be just a matter of time. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed my class for today, and we'll see you very soon.